What are we doing?
Wins and Wiffs. A quick one, though, because I
Yeah.
agree. I want to jump off soon.
Yeah, let's make it quick.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It's Wednesday's Wins and Wiffs of the Week. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube, or maybe you're listening on the podcast apps that you like. Thank you for following us there. What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Doing? Shane?
I don't know what I was saying there. I was ready to fumble over my words. I thought Chris was here. Chris isn't here. And so there's 4 idiots tonight. That threw me off. Well, let's start with. Let's see. I don't know where that. I don't know where it went. There's a segment I'm looking for, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, please find it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Oh, see, now I just changed it to the Sunday podcast because I'm looking for a banner. And the banner's still not here.
What are you eating, John?
Hot fudge sundae.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's hitting it hard.
Wow.
I gotta get some ice cream. All right, well, I don't know where the friggin' thing is, but let's do a little segment that I call What Are You Watching?
Love it.
Love it. We're going to go to Brandon first. Brandon, you know the drill. There's no talk in this part of the show. But you could tell us what you're watching by yourself and then what you're watching with your wife.
Well, it's the same thing. We are watching the Last of Us.
Ooh.
The first season. Because the second season comes out pretty soon, right?
Oh, I'm going to have to rewatch that then.
Yeah. It comes out, I want to say, in a few months. I think after Andor, maybe May, June timeframe. I don't know. But we're rewatching The Last of Us just to get in that mood again because I'm pretty excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
We need some more Pedro in our lives.
Yeah.
And
he's really good in it.
Yeah. And we're pretty excited about that. I heard some other people talking about it. The same thing today on radio. I heard some people talking about rewatching it. So, yep, we started with the first episode a couple nights ago, and then we'll probably continue on, do an episode here and there, until we're caught up.
Okay.
So that's coming out, and I'll probably end up watching Stranger Things because that's going to come out this year as well. So,
yep.
I never made it through the last episode. I mean, the last season. I started it. Yeah,
so good.
And it's like it's in my list. I see it all the time. I'm like, oh, I got to go back then start that again, and I just haven't.
We should do an episode on just what your list is. It's got to be.
Oh
endless.
God, yeah.
It's got to be endless.
It is endless. All right. Well, we're going to throw it over to Lord Walden now. In between ice cream scoops. John, what are you watching? Is anything you're watching yourself? Anything you're watching together?
Nope.
Do you own a TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just never get to watch it.
Okay. Yeah, are you waiting for Brave season to start or what?
No, I just don't get to watch TV.
No, I'm saying, like, are you excited? Baseball's back.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Baseball's back.
Spring training's going. Yeah. All right. Well, Charles, let's throw it over to you.
So with the wife, I am watching Outer Banks. I don't know if you guys. It's kind of like a teeny bopper show. Like they look for like treasures and stuff. It's actually like really not that bad. It's pretty good. watching that with her. And by myself, I am watching Your Honor. It's with Bryan Cranston.
Oh, yeah.
He's a judge, and there's like a hit and run that his son is like involved in. It's actually really, really good.
It keeps popping up on my, what to watch feed.
It's worth watching, and it's like one of those shows that like you watch one episode, you're like, I gotta watch the next one. So it's actually really good. I'm on season 1 though. So
okay.
I didn't even know there was a season 2.
Yeah, there's season 2.
Let me interject something. Do you guys, I'm sure you watch some shows just because they're more your style than your wife's style, but are there some shows that you either were told, how good it is, or like that you wouldn't just have to watch by yourself because your wife is just going to slow you down? Like my wife goes to bed at 10:30. So like if I want to watch 2 episodes of something, not happening.
I'll like rewatch the same ones I watch. So like I'll start it and I'll watch like the first 3, and then I'm like, you know what? It's like a really good season.
Yeah, sure.
So then I'll tell her about it, and then we'll start it over again.
Right, like
what I do.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that I just know that I was told like beforehand, like Silo, how good it is. I'm like, there's no way I can watch this with my wife. It'll take a month to watch.
We can only watch 1 episode though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be like 1 episode a week. It's so I just have to like go through it faster.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what am I watching? I am watching. You guys are bored by this, but I am watching Michael Bisping on UFC. I'm watching all of his fights because I just saw him win season 3. And so it's just interesting going through the years of he fought some really well-known fighters. So it's kind of interesting going from him at 26 years old and to, like through his career. So I'm enjoying that. But what are we watching? Oh, we just started Baby Reindeer the other night. Did you guys watch that?
Never heard.
It won a whole lot of awards. It's a Netflix series. There's like a British comedian who wrote it. Like it was supposedly a true story that happened to him. It's very strange so far. We're like 2 episodes through. He's like stalked by this woman. It's very strange so far, but it was a very big show. I think maybe like the summer last year. Mm-hmm. It won a whole bunch of Emmys and stuff for Netflix. But we just started that, and we're also watching. We're trying to finish watching oh my God, what is it called? I'm blanking. You know the shows that Netflix puts out, like the horror shows where it's like all the same cast?
Yeah.
What was the most? No. It's like the Haunting of Hill House.
Oh yeah.
And then they did the second one where they're in like the other. They did like an Edgar Allan Poe one. That's the one that we're watching now. What the heck is it called? I forget what it's called, but it's crazy.
House of Usher.
House of Usher. Thank you, John. I was blanking. House of Usher. I do recommend it. It's very good, but it's gory and there's like some crazy storylines where my wife is kind of like, I need a break from this show for a few days. After like something crazy happens, but it's meant to be like a horror show, and the actors are awesome and the storyline's really good. It's like a modern retelling of the House of Usher, in today's time. So that's what we're watching. All right, let's jump into our first win of the week. All right, well, if you like what we're doing on this show, you could support us at patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys. There's so many benefits there, including exclusive episodes just for our supporters. Let's throw it over to Brandon first for your win of the week.
For my win of the week, it's actually sitting to the right of me.
Oh.
My pursuit of the...
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. I had that thing.
Me too. Oh, you got the shackles.
With the shackles.
I don't remember what it's called, but I had that.
My Pet Monster.
My Pet Monster.
My Pet Monster.
I got this guy at an estate sale. I'm kind of surprised he was still there by the time I got there. But complete with shackles.
That looks like it's in really good shape.
Yeah, it's got the typical,
okay.
hands are falling apart and the feet are falling apart. But other than that, he's in pretty good shape.
The fur looks like not super dirty and gross.
No, so he's actually in nice shape.
His nose is in good shape too.
Pretty heavy. Anyway,
can you do his voice like a ventriloquist?
I honestly don't even remember. I don't remember what he sounds like.
Was there a cartoon that kind of went along with it?
I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think there was a cartoon that went along with it.
Yeah.
My brother had one growing up. I did not have one. He had his. And I don't even know if he still has his or not, but he might have had a smaller one that had like a football helmet on or something like that, if I remember correctly. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Your whiff of the week.
I don't know if I'm going to keep them or sell them or whatever, but I got a good deal on them. So
that's
pretty pricey.
They are. That's a weird one for me because even after my mom threw out all my vintage Star Wars figures and, I wasn't playing with them anymore, but I was really mad when I got home from school that day and she threw them out.
Yeah.
So I do remember that, but that's one of those weird toys that I had for years after I cared about it. Like it just was stuffed in my closet, like on a shelf. And, I might have had it in high school still. And finally at one point I was like, why do I even have this? And I just tossed it one day. And here we are now, it's a $400 item.
You wish you wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. It's like a stuffed animal basically. And it's just like, what am I doing with this? It's huge.
Yeah.
And I had a little tiny closet. So
yeah, I sent a picture of it to a buddy of mine that's local here. And he's the one that told me about the estate sale. He's like, hey, check that out. And there wasn't any pictures of it. So I showed up there in the morning and I showed him a picture of it. He's like, oh my God. He's like, I didn't know that they were going to have that. Yeah. So he's like, and he was sending me pictures of what they were going for. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea.
Yeah. I was blown away when I first saw that, like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But the weird thing to me is that it goes for so much is that they were like a dime a dozen back then. I mean, every kid I knew had one. I mean, I'm not saying it was
somebody must be hoarding them all.
Well, they're probably in landfills. Like at some point, every kid was like, get rid of this stuffed animal. I don't want it, and that's probably why they're harder to find now. But I don't know if it was a cheap item or not. I just know that there was a zillion of them sold. Like everybody had one.
Yeah.
So, all right. Lord Walden, you are next for your win of the week.
I got another Superpowers figure from GameStop.
Oh,
nice.
The Flash.
So this is my opener.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Justice Society Flash. I think I showed you guys a couple weeks ago the 3-pack with Our Man.
Yeah.
Green Lantern. I won't go into it. But there's Jay Garrick as the Flash. And I can't get a good spot, but he's got the winged boots and everything. So that's the Justice Society era Flash. 1939, I think, is when this guy debuted.
Wow.
1940, maybe.
Can you even fathom how close we are at this point to that being 100 years ago? I mean, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's almost 100 years ago. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't relate to the 20s at all because, like, we know very little about the 20s. But when you start talking about the 30s, especially like 37, 38, 39, you're talking about World War II
you know
time.
all about the 30s.
Well, but it's World War II time. You've heard so many historical stories about, going into war and everybody getting drafted. And like, you at least feel like you've heard more about that time.
Yeah.
And it's not far off.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Charles, it is your turn for win of the week?
My win of the week is a Lego set that I had to buy that's not worth what it costs. Set 75401. It is Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor.
I feel like I've seen that.
$45 for this,
Jesus.
which is a lot.
That's
A lot of money.
That's a lot
We
for like a
have-
small ship.
Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, that's cool.
There is a new Ahsoka. That's probably why they're charging so much money.
That's probably.
She's
Oh
a
yeah.
new-
Is that like her Padawan outfit?
It's like a new mold.
Yeah, that color.
And then there's this guy, R787. I have one that's kind of looks like this guy, but it's not the same thing, I guess. But the one that I have is like $50 or something. So this is some other make of it or something. I don't know. But these three are all new. So like all three of these I had to buy. I just think that like for this like little set for $45, it's just so much money.
That is.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive.
Crazy price.
And like I have to buy it just to get these three figures. But if you separately buy three figures, you're spending $45 anyway.
Yeah.
So I might as well just buy the set.
It must be so difficult trying to, backlog and get all the figures while at the same time, Lego is peppering you with new figures every week. It seems like
it actually like hurts my head.
Yeah,
it really does. I have like 50 papers that I have to like mark down which ones I get, and like it's so much. It really is. It's gonna take me a while for me to get all of them because it's just so much money.
Yeah, I mean, from your recent video, I just was seeing the short again this morning maybe, and you're halfway there. Like you got a long way to go still.
I'm probably more than halfway there. The problem is the slower I am to actually fill in the ones I don't have, they keep on making them.
Yeah.
So like I'm like never catching up.
Trying to catch up, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, good luck on your journey. And my win of the week is a CAS graded 85 and 87.1 molded hands Ree Yees.
Oh,
nice.
I just pulled it out of the plastic.
Going for those.
So that always bugs me when I see like an 87.1. It's like, so close to an 85 plus. It's like 2 decimal points away. But
what's wrong with it that it hit that? Do you see anything?
I don't know. I don't see anything. It's molded hands, so you're not looking for like paint rubs there. And I'm looking at everything else. I mean, the boots are perfect. The eyes, perfect.
They look perfect.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's probably something
maybe around that knee a little bit. There's a little overpaint on that knee.
I mean, for an 80, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. So,
85.
The acrylic is, for an 85. The acrylic is in perfect shape. I just pulled it out of the plastic. I don't own white gloves, so we don't do the white glove show here. But
is his right arm his left arm, or?
Well, it's my left arm.
Oh, okay.
His right arm is my left arm, and
I didn't understand that at all. I was like, what?
Right, his right arm is my left arm, and his left arm is John's right arm.
I didn't want to say anything because I was being a very nice brother. So,
well, I didn't say anything at first because when he was saying that, I'm like, oh, like his camera must be doing the mirror effect,
That's what I thought.
And then I'm reading his shirt, and it just says Star Wars. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, this camera's not backwards.
I thought the same thing.
Oh my god! So yeah, he got a Lily Letty arm graded, and they labeled it the wrong arm. Yeah. So, all right. So that's it for the wins of the week. Does anybody have a whiff of the week?
Mm-mm.
Could a whiff of the week be that John's in a very bad mood? Or
No, he's in a fine mood now. The other day, last week episode, he was in a bad mood.
Wearing the same clothes. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's wearing the same clothes.
Yeah. Did we plan this? Like, how are we all wearing the exact same clothes? It's weird.
Crazy.
So weird.
John told us wear the same exact thing. So I'm like, all right. I hurried up and I washed everything.
I didn't even wash it. It's still dirty. No, I'm wearing dirty clothes because it's the continuity of our episodes. You've got to, the editor says you got to wear the same clothes. You got to wear the same clothes. All right. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Wins and Wiffs. Chris is cuddling with his wife, I think.
Who is he? Who?
Chris Chitwood, I think.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him? Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, don't forget, if you have an event of any kind, Brandon will attend it. Please
I will.
Comment below if you know of an event in the area of Southern California and within, I believe he said within 3 to 4 hour drive, he'll go.
I'm actually looking for a toy show in Vegas.
Yeah.
In 2025.
I think we can find one.
All right. Well, fine.
I think Brandon just found one already. He didn't need to even look.
Find one.
I'll find one. We'll make it up.
I'm going to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the toys that you want.
That's fine.
Right. All right. Well, if you have any of these things you can share with us, including what your favorite win of the week was, or if any of you have any of these collectibles yourself, please comment below. Let us know what you thought of the episode. We'd be happy to chat with you there. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget, I don't believe we've done the giveaway yet by the time this airs. We certainly haven't done it in real time yet. But we are going to do it's for 5,000 subs. Once we hit 5,000 subs, we are going to do a giveaway of question of the week. No, comment below. It is for a graded Luke Jedi figure, vintage figure with a blue saber.
How much are they paying for it, though?
Nothing. It's free.
It's free?
Shipping is free. The figure is free. The candy wrappers that will be stuck in the box with it are free.
Wow.
And the toilet paper.
Toilet paper, right.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get this. Brandon will go to any event off the screen. I can't find it. There it is. Fine. But please comment below. But seriously, though, like the video here, but subscribe to the channel and follow us on Facebook. Like our Facebook page. Those are the only 2 requirements. Subscribe to YouTube, like Facebook. You're in. And we'll do a live drawing. If we pull the name and we check that you're a follower on both pages, you win. And you will receive that graded item for free, shipped for free from the show. And we thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.